Hi, yeah, everybody. I'm Shelly, and this is Comfortably Blind. I was talking to my boss the other day, and he seems to really be into my photography and into photography. He's laying on the compliments on how good the pictures are, what my eye is. And he had seen my big fold out 3-ring binder that I put my CDs, negatives, and pictures in. And he's like, "You've got some of these really cool cameras, like the Rainbow, and you keep picking up these really cool cameras. Why don't you make like some kind of book that you can write on the front what camera it is, and then you can fill that with pictures from that particular camera, so you can kind of show off the capabilities of the camera along with the capabilities of your photography." And I thought that was a really good idea. So I kicked it around, thought about it. And the wife and I was out thrifting, as usual, because we're thriftaholics. Thrifting whores. Anyway, at least I am. She just comes along for the ride, I think. But I was looking through their hanging stuff at Savers, and all the time thinking, what could I come up with? I'll just come up with a 3-ring binder and put, film holders and stuff in it. But I thought, I really don't want to do that. I've got all kinds of, there should be all kinds of different ideas. And besides, 3-ring binder, it'd be just bulky. And so I found this hangy bag thing, and there were like 3 of these in it with and then there was also some wedding invitations, and I've been married for 11 years, so I thinking now maybe I might want to renew my vows. Too late. But anyway, so they had this, and the bag was $3, $2.99. So I got the three of these, and what they are is kind of it's a little photo album. And you can take this part here out. You can take it out and then replace it with a photo or something you wrote on. And then later we was at Michael's craft store, and I found a bunch of them, and they were $1.99 each, but they were doing a 2-for-1, so basically they cost me $1. This one I actually picked up also at Desert Industries, which is another thrift store here. This was 75 cents. But what I ended up doing is I bought a few of them, and I'm going to go back for more. This one, and what I on Sunday morning, my wife would run me ragged all day Friday and Saturday, just running around seeing stuff, shooting stuff. I finished shooting a roll through the Primo, the black cartridge bellows camera from 1917. I ended up finishing a roll in that, and so Sunday we were both kind of wore out, and so I thought, well, I've got to do something to make this punchy, because I don't want to just put words here. So I set up my Canon T5 in the office, like the back bedroom office that we have, and draped a white cloth over a chair and set everything up on a because the window was facing east, so I had this really great diffused light. And so what I ended up doing is I took a picture of each camera from the front and from the back. So like my Argaflex, which I absolutely adore that camera, the Argaflex, there's the front with the top up, and you can see the white background, and then just took it over to my laptop and adjusted everything, cut it down, adjusted everything, printed it up, and then did the same for the back. So there's the back. and it's kind of facing the same direction. Kind of cool. And then I printed up pictures that I've shot with this camera. And I haven't actually talked about my Argaflex because this thing has history. This thing has history, and I want to do it justice. But here's some pictures from it. This was off the side of the road. We was driving down the road, and I said, "That's a really cool building." And my wife goes, "Do you want me to turn around?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." So we turned around, and this is downtown Salt Lake. Downtown Salt Lake. And as you can see, I don't have it completely full yet because I've got lots of room to put more pictures in. And then this is my Kodak Vigilant. Love this camera. There's the back of the Vigilant. I think this is a really good idea. It's really cool. But anyway, so, and then there's, I was gonna put another picture up here, but I just haven't moved anything around. But anyway, so pictures I've taken with the Vigilant, and this is a completely awesome old bellows camera. I really love these bridges. But yeah, so kind of a holic. We were standing right here, and a few moments later the train came through, and I caught just the tail end of it as it was going across the bridge, because there's a river underneath this bridge. You have to walk across this bridge to get between the bridge and the tunnel that's behind it. And so there's maybe 50 feet between where the train comes out of the tunnel and hits the tracks. So you really wouldn't see the train coming from sitting here, which kind of makes it an adrenaline rush. And we'll do this one last. This is, remember my video on my Lubitel 2 that I got from the Ukraine? There's the front of it, there's the back of it, and you can kind of see Lubitel takes some really awesome pictures. I think I had one of them that wasn't in focus, and probably because it was more me. I've got a lot of compliments on this picture. Probably more me than the camera. So, yeah. And then there's, because I don't think I've shared pictures of this. That just really turned out to be a good picture. And there's the back. And it's kind of funny. It's like here's the front, here's the back, and here's all the pictures in between. That's kind of cool. My boss really chuckled and thought that was really cool, and it's like, you have a really good crafty sense to you, don't you? Well, sometimes. So let's see. I've only got two. I only have two in this that I liked, but I only shot one roll through it, and I made the mistake. And I think these light leaks here and here, kind of see the light leaks. I think what I ended up screwing up is I thought I was opening the front, this part here, but I ended up the lock is down here, and I think it was just loose because it doesn't really fit tight in there. And so then I lifted up the whole cartridge and let light in. So I think the light leaks is more me than the camera, but we're going to find out, because I'm going to shoot some more film through this thing, because I mean, look how well that thing shoots, except for the numbers are backwards. But anyway, I just think these trestles are really bitchin', so I usually try and seek them out and shoot them, because they're just really kind of cool. And there's a lot of train tracks kind of up where we live, So I usually try and go, and I like train tracks that are going out into the middle of, going out and kind of fading off into the brush. But I really need to do a review of this. I think I've done a review of this. This is my Ansco Vigilant, but the pictures that it shot is the pictures that I got out of this. The bellows are really holy, so it's just kind of like, I think I got one picture out of 2 rolls that looked halfway decent, and that was because I manipulated the hell out of it in like a software. But I just really kind of liked the idea, and it turned out really, really well. But anyway, this one I did. This is one of the ones I picked up in Savers out of the bag, and if you can kind of catch the light, you can kind of see a little bit of the sticker residue on the back. And when you open it, and I haven't thrown away this picture of this pervy guy with this very young girl. I really should throw it away, but yeah, maybe it stiffens it up, and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of a cool idea. And like I say, if you go over to like the what is that, scrapbooking section at like Michael's, they have these for, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they have them for about $1. And grab your digital, so it's really quick and easy to download onto your laptop. You already have a printer, and you already have print paper, so yeah, it's a really good idea. It's kind of a zine. I really wanted to do a zine, but I don't even know really. I mean, I'm sure I could go in and watch YouTube videos on how to start, but this really kind of worked out really well. It's only $1. And then how much, I thrifted so much paper, so much of the, 4x6 paper, and so all I really have to pay for is the ink in the printer. But anyway, as always, get shooting, share it, have a good time doing it. Bye.